7 commodity charts that you need to watch. Good day, all traders and investors. This is Total Investor, and on this YouTube investment channel, what we do is that we discuss trading opportunities in stocks, commodities, and cryptos using technical analysis. So that means I go out looking for very interesting chart patterns for you to hopefully make money on those trades, or at least potential trades. Please keep in mind that this is educational purposes only. Should not be thought of as financial or trading advice. Always keep that in mind, and please, if you can, do so right now. Click on the subscribe button. It seems that there's a lot of individuals out there who follow us, this particular channel. They watch the videos, but they never subscribe. It helps me to help you if you do subscribe. And that way, YouTube will notify you when a new video comes out. So let's start off with the very first one. These are all futures trades here, okay? They are for commodities and even a currency. The first one is crude oil, and we notice that it is in a definite up pattern. It is above both moving averages, that is the 20 and the 50-day, both sloping upwards. And what we see is that there has been a pullback from around the $87 level to the $81 level. It has bounced off of that 50 moving average. By the way, that is an exponential moving average, and it has bounced off. So it looks like it has pulled back. We had a slight correction, and now we're moving back up. And if things start to heat up in the Middle East, this thing could rocket much, much higher. And still, I think that a lot of money to be made on the energy sector, specifically with crude oil. Okay, so please watch this one, crude oil. Next, we've got feeder cattle. This has had a nice move up from 230 all the way up to 270 plus. Consolidation, pulled back, and then we got a bounce off around the 245, and it looks like we're now back on the upside. The PPO, percentage price oscillator, has crossed. We're now in positive territory there. It is above at least one of the moving averages, that is the 10-day moving average, and now above the 50-day moving average. So this one looks back like it wants to move higher as well after a pullback. Feeder cattle. Next, Japanese yen, and this one is going to be very, very interesting now, because this is about the most bearish currency that I can find out there. It has pulled back from the recent high that it made in this 6-month period of 7,300, all the way down below both moving averages here. A slight pullback for some profit taking for all those shorts. They got back in, and it's been down day after day after day after day. Finally, on Friday, we got a real smackdown on some big volume. I'd like to know what is going to happen here. Will it continue this and become a waterfall where there's just a lot of money to be made, and when this thing just drops right off the screen here? Or do we finally get a little bit of a bounce before the next pullback again? This is going to be very interesting to watch. I'm going to say that you must watch this, even if you don't trade it, just to gain some knowledge as to how these things trade. I'm not going to say for sure that it will collapse on Monday, but we could be in the early stages of some very interesting times with this Japanese yen. Okay, keep that in mind. Put this one on your watch list. Definite. Next, we've got lumber. Lumber was in a move upwards for many, many months, all the way up to 630, and then finally that changed in early April. Both of the it traded below both moving averages. They have crossed it. The PPO crossed as well, and around roughly that same time. So that would have given you ample time to get out of this. all the bulls to take their profits. Plus, what I don't have here is an upward sloping moving trend line that would have broke in around the same time, early April. So definitely, very easy chart to follow here to decide whether it's up or down. All of this is red here, okay? That would have been an easy signal. But now we've got a little bit of a bounce, and we've got our first green candle on Friday, and it looks like we've got some upward movement in the PPO. They have still not crossed, but we could be seeing, at the very least, some profit taking from the shorts, or possibly a new up movement. Okay, so this one goes on your watch list for lumber. Please keep in mind that this is not a widely traded commodity. Friday only gave us 1,158 contracts being traded. So please keep that in mind. Next, we've got orange juice. Up, down, and finally over the past couple of months, it's been trading. It's been consolidating within a fairly tight range, 340 on the downside, 380 on the up, but a very slight upward trend. Okay, so maybe this will break out to the upside. When that will happen, the sooner the better. So this is something that you should be watching. And again, I've got not only this using Heikin-Ashi candles, but also the indicator up here, the PPO. You can use whatever you want. Maybe you like RSI. That's fine. Use that. And again, the moving averages with the trend lines. Okay, it might end up breaking next week. Who knows? Time will tell. Okay, so that's the orange juice. Next is corn. What I don't have here is the wheat. Wheat has already moved up, broken up. Okay, corn and soybeans are lagging, but I think that both have starting to make a nice bottom here. And once these it starts trading above both of the moving averages, and the moving averages have crossed, I think that is our indicator to go long, at least for the corn. Okay, and of course you can also watch the PPO or an RSI if you have that. But I think that this one, again, it's not like a day trade. This is something that I think that over the next couple of weeks or months, this thing could be moving higher. Okay, that again is corn. And soybean meal, again, same situation as the corn. Had a big down move, bottomed out here. It took a while from early March all the way up until now, consolidating, and it looks like it has moved above both moving averages, and the moving averages are now touching. PPO is in positive territory, so the soybean meal also looks very constructive, and it looks like it wants to, or at least that it has bottomed out near there and wants to move higher. Again, we're talking weeks or months out. Okay, soybean meal. And those are the 7 commodity charts that I wanted to discuss with you. If you have any questions or comments, down below in the comments section. If you like this particular video, please give it a big thumbs up. And once more, please subscribe to this channel and let me help you. Okay? Thank you for this, and happy trading on Monday.